What is going on, you guys? My name is Seapeekay. Today I'm super excited to bring you something very different to my channel. I have been asked by the wonderful people at Studio Canal to get you all excited for the upcoming movie In the Lost Lands, featuring none other than Milla Jovovich and Dave Bautista. And oh boy, am I about to do that. In the Lost Lands is a new fantasy action film being directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. And the film's story is actually based around a short story by George R.R. Martin, who you may know as the author of Game of Thrones. So you know we're getting an action-packed fantasy world. With Milla Jovovich and Dave Bautista taking up the lead, you know this is about to be absolutely action-packed. But before I tell you why this is the perfect movie for my lovely gaming audience, let's take a little look at the trailer. We're in.
The time in the stomach for it. I've got a story for you.
Okay. Okay, it's hype. He's a cowboy.
The world you know is gone, consumed by the flames of a great war long ago.
There it is, the author of A Game of Thrones.
What's left now are the Lost Lands.
And the director of Resident Evil, that's important. Because Milla's had some roles. Milla's had some roles.
I'm looking for a guide. Someone who knows the Lost Lands.
Why you want to leave the city?
I'm looking for a great
Okay.
treasure, an immense power.
Okay, the characters, the sets, the design, the aesthetic. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it.
It's yours.
I don't have many friends.
Me neither.
What? Hold on. Did bro just throw snakes at him? I'm pretty sure he threw snakes at him. I'm so in on this.
Find them.
Outside these walls, laws of nature, they don't apply.
It's like a neo cowboy feel.
It won't be easy. Prepare yourself. Here they come.
Sick. She seeks power.
Our time is running out. She has become a symbol of their defiance. Down with the Overlord! This woman needs to die.
Hand her over
Sick.
and we'll let you live.
Sorry.
What's crazy about this is like how huge the world is. It's not small scenes. It's absolutely massive world building. And even just from the trailer, you can get such a vibe of what these characters are and who they're going to be as people.
She hired me first.
Always love seeing Milla and Dave in a film.
You met me. This is the moment we've been working for.
It's not too late to turn back.
One always has to die.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
How'd you like my story?
I still don't know how it ends.
What on earth is... Okay. Okay. There is a lot to unpack there. What do we think? So the film releases in the UK on March 14th. And I'm here to tell you why you should all be going to watch In the Lost Lands. Let's start with the world that we were placed into. Coming from the George R.R. Martin short story, and if there's one person I trust to be creating this huge universe, it's Paul Anderson, responsible for the Resident Evil movies, the Monster Hunter movie, and even Event Horizon. So you know that this world is in safe hands. You saw from the trailer the massive scale of it, the fantasy beasts, even down to Dave Bautista throwing snakes at a person. It seems like we're in for an action-packed adventure. Then we have our lead cast, Milla Jovovich and Dave Bautista, two actors who you should not be unfamiliar with. But the gaming world may be more familiar with Milla, because Milla was the actor who played Alice in the Resident Evil franchise. Now, what's cool about what we see from the trailer is that Milla's character seems strong and confident, but also a little bit of a lone wolf. perhaps a little bit more reluctant to ask for help, but understands that they need to find someone to help them reach their full potential. From what we see in the trailer, Milla's character Gray seems to favor a lot of up-close and personal combat, seemingly using dual-wielding sickles as their weapon of choice. I think perhaps something that you would compare to an assassin class in a video game, seemingly very skilled in close-quarter combat, but always trying to find the best plan of action for attack, rather than just running at things head on. Then we have what is seemingly Gray's only real ally, Dave Bautista as Boyce. Now again, from what we see in the trailer, Boyce seems to be a hired help, a gun for hire, if you will. And I feel with a character like that, what you see is a lot of loyalty to the person who was first willing to pay them. Now, I don't even know how we begin to describe Boyce. We got a cool sort of cowboy aesthetic. He's a little bit of a gunslinger, and apparently, not something I've ever seen before, a snake slinger? But I think it's great because I think these two characters contrast really well. It seems as though Boyce is very much a stand back, use my weapons and my environment to my advantage, very much like a gunslinger class in a game or even a ranged character. From what I can see from the trailer, it seems as though Gray is going to be on this quest that they feel like they have no choice but to seek the power to save their people, whereas Boyce seems to see how tough the situation is getting and offers alternative avenues. Is it too late? Can we go back? And towards the end of the trailer, even shows the two characters with weapons to each other's throats. How do we get to that point from what we see in the trailer? All I know is In the Lost Lands looks phenomenal. We have a massive fantasy world coming from a George R.R. Martin story. We all know how good he is at building a fantasy landscape. Paul Anderson takes that idea and expands it and brings it to the screen with incredible landscapes, fantastic characters, and we get to see the unbelievably kick-ass Milla Jovovich and Dave Bautista working together in what looks to be one of the best action fantasy releases of the year. Gamers, are we excited? Let me know in the comment section down below. And another huge thank you to Studio Canal for sponsoring this video and letting me tell you all about In the Lost Lands. I'm going to be there on opening day. Are you? I've been Seapeekay. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.